How you doing, everyone? Today we're going to be going over the Fast Metabolism Program and everything that you need to know before we get on the Zoom call. So you're just now starting the program. What we're going to end up doing in the next couple of days is sitting down, mapping out your meal plans, understanding what we need to eat, what we need to stay away from. But before we do all that and schedule that call, we definitely want to watch this video in its entirety and do everything as follows. So what you need to know, first things first, what is the fast metabolism diet? This is going to be a 28-day program that you can actually continue to do after the 28 days until you reach your fitness goals. In 28 days, we're going to be repairing your metabolism so your body can now process the food correctly. So each week, we're going to be breaking our week down in 3 phases, phase 1 through 3. And each phase is going to determine what you can eat versus what you have to avoid. All right. You're going to be eating a lot during these 28 days, probably a lot more than you're used to eating. But you're going to be losing fat, building muscle, and now your metabolism is prepared to avoid the storage of fat. So the reason behind us doing this, if you have a slow metabolism, your body right now will store everything as fat. Healthy food or unhealthy food. People with the slow metabolism can even store lettuce as fat, all right? So our motto that we use is confuse it to lose it. We're going to cycle on and off certain foods within each phase so your body can now process the food correctly and your hormones are now stabilized, all right? This will make a lot more sense in a minute. So step one, what I want you to do is look over the overview page, the page that's on the screen right now. This is the first thing that you need to look at. I need you to look at everything in the document, all right? But most importantly, look at your do's and your don'ts. This is what you're going to be following over the next 28 days. Now, I know for a lot of y'all, it's going to be hard, but we'll be able to talk about that over our Zoom call, all right? We strongly encourage you to follow every principle, but you are starting it, so we don't want to go from one extreme to the next. Now, if you want your goals and you want results and you're cool with, putting everything to the side for 28 days, that's when you're really going to see the benefits, right? So try to focus on eliminating and implementing all tactics. But when we get on our Zoom, we'll be able to figure out, what we need to implement, what do we need to kind of stay away from right now just so it's sustainable, all right? So take a look at the do's and the don'ts and make sure that you review the rest of this overview page. Very, very important, all right? Second thing that I want you to do is then look at your phases. This PDF is going to break down how each phase would look between phase 1, phase 2, and then phase 3. Also, you want to take a look at what your day should look like, which would be right here. So your day should look like this within phase 1. Breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, etc. Right? It has the same thing for phase 2, same thing for phase 3. All right? And what I want you to start doing is take a look at your master list for each phase, from the grains, from your fruits, your veggies, etc. And I want you to make a list of certain foods you like during each phase. So when we do our Zoom call, we'll be able to put our meals together. All right. Just remember, phase 1, high carb, protein, but no fat. Phase 2, high veggies, protein, but no fat, and then no grains or fruit. And then phase 3 is high fat, it's healthy fat, protein, and moderate carbs, all right? The next thing I need you to review is going to be your meal maps. Now, what these are meal options that you can choose to incorporate into your meal plan, all right? So most clients, they eat the same food within the same phase. For an example, phase 1 is Monday and Tuesday. So they'll eat the same lunch for both days, all right? So I want you to review this. Take a look at any option, any meals that you may want to incorporate into your meal plan. And then the recipes are going to be on our next PDF, which is the recipes PDF. Shows you exactly, how much you need for each meal. All right. So take a look at some of these meals. Of course, sometimes you may have some meal options that you want to choose from in this meal map PDF, or you want to cook your own thing based on what you did previously, writing down certain foods that you like within the master list. All right. So we'll go over everything in its entirety when we get on our Zoom call. So now that you reviewed all of your PDFs, what you should know is the do's and the don'ts, how many days are in each phase, what you need to eat and what you need to avoid during each phase, portion sizes of food you need to eat, have a list of the foods that you like during each phase, and list of any meal maps you like to try going forward. And then look at the recipe PDF so you can see, what's in each meal option. Before we get on the Zoom, this needs to be completed so it makes life a lot easier and we'll get the ball rolling, all right? So definitely take that time to review this, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.